So my name is Jake Dennis and I race for Avalanche Andretti. The simulator nowadays are generally a really important tool for us. We generally spend Monday to Tuesday on the race week doing maybe 10 hours a day between me and Oliver. So it's pretty important. It definitely helps performance. We'll basically run through the whole run plan, what we plan to do in real life to make sure all the systems work correctly, and then we'll just generally do development on the simulator and driving techniques to try and improve our performance on track. So one of the most challenging things with motorsport is obviously sticking to a certain weight, especially me and Oliver are really tall, so it's quite challenging for us, but you're obviously away so much, so sticking to a certain diet is quite difficult, but as long as you try and just eat healthy when you're away and then back at home, you generally don't have too many issues. So one of my favourite circuits in Formula E is the Saudi Arabia circuit. It's super fast, it's really technical, especially through the mountain section. It's definitely one of the most challenging circuits of the year, so and we performed well there this year, so yeah, generally one of my favourite circuits, but it's a shame that it's so far away. So ritual wise, I'm as I said, pretty relaxed. I don't really do too much, generally just little shake, stuff like that, and then jump in the car. I'm quite relaxed on that front. One of the most challenging things about Formula E is every time we start the race, we don't actually have enough battery to finish the race, so we have to manage the battery ourselves. We do this by having two paddles on the steering wheel. So during the race, we'll have beeps in our ears. We call them beeps and bops. So the first beep is when we'll lift down the straight, and then the second beep is when we have to pull this paddle. And when we pull this paddle, it will slow the car down naturally by putting energy back into the system, back into the battery. And then that recharges the battery, and then you exit the corner, you obviously then use the energy again, and then each time you approach the corner, you lift, pull the paddle, and then it puts energy back into it. So do this 15 times a lap, you then obviously generate a lot of energy, and then obviously do that for 35 laps or whatever, you then get to the end of the race, and generally whoever does the best job of putting energy back into the battery generally wins the race.